G'day. Hope everyone's well. Thanks for tuning in to another product spotlight info. If you're new to the channel, I'm Grant from Four Wheeling in New South Wales and basically love all things camp related. So have a look around the channel. There's a few videos in the playlist and let's get straight into it. I'm out here in the Wallamai National Park this morning. Beautiful day, so I thought I'll duck out here and share some new products with you guys and girls. Things that are going to make your camp trip so much easier. So we know there are quite a few canvas bags on the market already. However, I'm just sharing this. This is a new brand, or not so much a new brand, but a brand that many people may not be aware of. So the brand's called Tentco. They're a South African based company, and the guys at Cruisy Campers up at West Gosford on the New South Wales Central Coast bring these bags in, and the campers trailer, there's a teardrop video I did recently on one of their campers, or two of their campers actually. So make sure you check those out. I'll put a link up in the corner or have a look below, and just thought I'd share these canvas bags. They do a whole range of them. I've got a few here behind me. These are all on their website, which I'll put a link to in the description below, but let's have a look through them. Now, as I said, there's a few different brands on the market. I really like these because they do seem like they're very good quality. They're not just a cheap copy, I guess, of many others on the market. Most of these are a clear top bag. Really good heavy duty, heavy quality canvas as well, which is the big thing with canvas bags. The quality of the canvas is essential to their longevity. So if you get the real thin canvas, it'll wear through a lot quicker if you're using them regularly. Whereas you get a heavier material or thicker material, yes, it's a little heavier in your drawers, but they tend to last longer because it's a thicker material, so it's harder to obviously wear through, goes without saying. So yeah, I'll show you a couple of these. Now, some of these have been opened, some haven't, but I'll run through them. So this one here is a tent peg bag. Now I just realised I'll put an overlay up of the tent pegs they do. They're a different shape. It'll make sense when you see the image, but they're like a Z almost, spring steel, and the idea of the pegs are when you peg them into the ground and you're in a windy area, if you've got an awning up or a big bat wing and you get that air underneath it trying to lift it, instead of putting those long traditional springs at the bottom of your guy ropes, these pegs actually go in on an angle so you get the strength. Then they come up and sort of fold over with the hook on the end, and they act as a spring themselves, so it's like a spring steel essentially. And these bags are designed to fit the pegs, which I would show you had I have not left them in the garage at home. So the tent pegs are shaped to fit the bag, so people might look at that and wonder why it's that A shape, but that's why. So as I said, really good thick canvas, good quality zippers, and the stitching is done really well. Also, there's not a lot of those sort of frayed bits sticking out that'll get caught in the zipper, which can be quite frustrating at times when you try and zip it up in the half dark and you get all the frayed bits of fabric sticking through and jamming. So yeah, that's their A-shape peg bag, the logo on the front. This one here is their ammo box pouch. So is a clear top bag. Now the pricing is on the bag. I don't know how current it is. Make sure you check their website to be 100% sure, but this one says $40 on it. Now this is a half plus a quarter bag. Now this one's not open. I won't open it purely just because I'm going to give these back to Norm from Cruisy Campers. I'm not keeping these, by the way. Full disclaimer, I asked Norm if I could borrow these to do a video on, and then I'm returning them, so they're not freebies. I'm not keeping them, so I don't want to necessarily open them all up. But as you can see, that one there, 3 bags, so it's a larger drawer bag, and then the 2 squares, so it's sort of 3 bags in the one. So essentially that could be your full kitchen crockery bag, so you could have your cups, your plates, even coffee, and away you go. Then we've got, these ones are the ammo box pouch, half and half. So the sizing is 32 centimeters by 21 centimeters by 19 centimeters. Clear top, so obviously a lot of bags nowadays are clear top. It seems to be the norm because obviously you can see straight inside the bag, see what's in there, you know what you're grabbing out. Saves a bit of time, even if you have all your tools in there and you're after a little voltmeter or whatever, at least with the clear top you know what's in there. So got a good sort of bucket floor in them as well. That's the other thing. A lot of canvas bags that I've seen on the market is just the canvas on the inside and outside, so it's only the one layer of material, whereas these actually have like almost like a the taut liner material you see on the sides of trucks. So that would give you better waterproofing sort of capabilities, I guess. If you happen to spill something in there, bouncing around out on the tracks, and you had drinks or something in there that spilt inside the bag, it's not going to just soak through the canvas. I would imagine that would give you some time to clean it out once you pull up at camp. Just gives you that extra layer of protection. So again, really good thick material too. So that's a twin bag, the half plus half. So same thing down inside there. They do seem very well priced too. I was having a look on the website, and unlike some of the brands where you are paying a little bit more than you probably should be, purely because it's got a particular brand or sticker on the, on the top, these do seem pretty well priced for the quality that they are. So keep that in mind when you are shopping online or in store for bags. So then this one here at the back, this one's the full-sized ammo box pouch. So this one's a fair bit bigger. It's 45 centimeters by 34 by 19. So this one's quite a larger bag. So the Teardrop Camper videos that are on the channel, as I said, the same gentleman that imports those brings these in. These will fit those camper trailers as well. Not just that brand, obviously, but they will fit into all the storage pockets that you'll see on their camper trailer. So that's actually huge. That would be an awesome big like day bag for your coffee. You could have your jet boil in there. The storage options, really, it's only bound by your imagination as to what you put in there. That's a really good bag, that one. Good size, I like that. Yeah, that's a good size bag, that one. So a couple more here. Now these two items really got my interest. I originally asked Norm about an organiser for my dog canopy box. He didn't have any in stock when I was up there filming the Teardrop Camper video, so he gave me what he had. The one that I was after is similar, but more for your kitchen, camp kitchen, whereas this goes on the back of your seat in your car. You can either, obviously if you're a solo traveller, you can have that hanging on the front seat, and all your essential things in there, like your handheld radio, tyre deflator, torch, pen, anything you use sort of almost daily that you want to grab out. Or you can have that on the back of the passenger seat or the driver's seat, whatever you prefer. I do have one on the back of the driver's seat in my car, and I've got my UHF radios and a little bottle of sunscreen and sanitizer and just stuff you sort of grab out without wanting to rummage through your glove box. So it's got a little stiffening bar inside there as well, just across the top to help stop it sort of sagging on itself. A couple of little elastic pull-out loops there, so you can hook, as I said, pens, torches, whatever you like. Simple design that just unbuckles, goes around your headrest, and then you've got a couple of strings at the bottom there which you can obviously put up through between the back and the bum cushions in your four-wheel drive or car. Tie a knot in there and it just helps keep it secured up against your seat. So again, really good thick material, little pocket on the top there. So yeah, I really like that. Little mesh pocket for a drink bottle or whatever you want. Again, it's only bound by your imagination. So now this one here this is brilliant, this thing. I really like this. If I had a wagon, essentially I would grab one of these for sure. Or a bigger camper trailer where you've got a full kitchen set up. These would be brilliant. So essentially large storage pockets, all velcroed. So I would imagine pulling up at camp, instead of having to set this up each time, if you had a full camp kitchen in your setup, your caravan, your vehicle, whatever, you could have this on display or set up all the time. I don't think you would be pulling it in and out, but the idea is it's got sail track in the top of it. So it comes with this aluminium sail track which you can fix. It's similar to what's on the awning, so it's just got a C-shaped groove along the top there. That can be fixed onto your vehicle, be it, as I said, wagon, camper trailer, whatever. Fix that on, screw that in, mount it up, and then all that does, the sail track, is slide into that channel. So if you did want to take it out each time you camped, if it's say on the front of a fridge box, for instance, or a fridge door, and it gets in the way of you shutting your canopy, or for whatever reason, if you wanted to pull that back out, it literally just slides into that sail track. I just thought it's a really good idea. It's something different to a lot of the ones on the market. Fixes in really snug, so once it's in there, it's not going to go anywhere. Slide it all the way along. As I said, you can have your plates, cutlery, things that you use at the kitchen all the time, or you could have it if you've got one of those long side opening boxes down the tray of a ute. You could have that inside the lid. You could have all your kitchen gear in there. So there's a few ways that you could utilize one of those. So yeah, I just thought it's a really good idea, something different. Again, really good thick canvas. Like it's not heavy in the sense of physical weight, but it's heavy in gauge. It gives me the impression that you wouldn't be able to rip it very easily. It is ripstop canvas, which a lot of bags are. That's what all these little lines are. So the idea is that if you do rip a hole in it, as the name suggests, ripstop, the rip won't just keep opening like normal material. But yeah, these are nice and thick, so I don't think you'd have any issues with that. But yeah, I just thought that's really simple design, but something really clever. So that one they call the Bakkie bag, South African name, really good. So check that one out as well. That's on their website, the Bakkie bag. And then the last couple of products is this humongous bag here that all of this stuff was in earlier. This thing is like the mother load of canvas bags. So I haven't tried to jam everything in my house in there yet, but I'm sure it wouldn't come far off. It is massive. Again, that super quality thick canvas. I would see this for things like sleeping bags or pillows, extra blankets, anything that you want all in one place. This bag would certainly handle it. It's absolutely monstrous. I don't know the physical size of it, but yeah, it's a beast of a thing. Now, I'll give you an example. A little unorthodox, I would say. I'm 6'3", and if I throw this over the top of me, you can see it's huge. So that is a beast of a bag. As I said, you could fit a hell of a lot of stuff in that. Not just your sleep gear, I reckon clothes, or depending on how much stuff you use in a recovery kit even. I'm thinking snatch straps, winch extension straps, you know, kinetic rope, a whole bunch of stuff that would fit in there. So make sure you check that one out on their website as well. A couple of good big handles at the top, carry handles. Again, the stitching's really good. It's not just a single stitch. They've done, not sure the terminology, but basically they've got the sort of triple stitch in there. I don't think you're going to have any issues with that coming undone in any time soon. Then lastly, as I said, I forgot the tent pegs. My bad. They also do these, which are really cool little nails for mats. So anyone that puts a camp mat down, like the sand mats, etc., these are designed to help hold them down. So they've got the flat head on the top, probably about maybe 30 mil, 3 centimeters diameter, welded onto the top of the peg. And the idea being that you can hammer that down through the holes in your mat without opening it up too far. Hammer it down, holds the corners of your mat down, and then obviously when you pack up camp, you just pull that up and out. They're fine enough that they're not going to leave holes actually punched in your mat, so the open weave material of those sand mats would allow that peg to go down through it, but then obviously the flat head on top helps keep each corner down. So they come as a set of 4. They're also on the website, so check them out. Just an anodized steel. Yeah, just something that you might not have thought would be on the market. I didn't know they existed until I saw them at Norm's factory as well, so I asked him for those to share. So that's about it, guys. I'm going to pack this gear up now, but I just thought I'd share that with you. The company is Tentco, South African brand. Have a look on their website. There might be a bag there that suits you. I found their products really good, and there's a couple there that I could certainly utilise in my camp setup. But as I said, full disclaimer, I'm not keeping any of these. I'm giving them back to Norm, so I just want people to know that I'm not doing these videos because I'm getting free gear. That's not how I operate. All of these product spotlight info videos are companies that I've either approached and said up front, can I borrow some of your product to do a video on, and then I'll return it, or they're companies that have contacted me. Again, I tell any company up front, I'm not in it just for free stuff. I want to give unbiased reviews and videos. I don't want people going out and spending their hard-earned money on products that I don't believe in, nor would I buy myself. So any of these I would more than happily shell out my own money for, but just making it clear it's up front. Anyway, I'm going to put them all back away in this huge big bag. I might have a quick cuppa before I go. It's such a beautiful day out here. I said, Wallamai National Park, it's just sensational. This track actually goes a fair way down. There's a couple of hard spots, so I might go for a wander that way before I head back that way home. So thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate all the support. Make sure you do check us out on Facebook and Instagram, as that's where our regular updates happen. Just get out and enjoy it, folks. The spending time out in the bush like this is just so good for mental health. I can't stress it enough. Just come out, sit out here for a couple of hours, enjoy a cold beer, hot coffee, whatever is your go-to drink, and you'll feel 1000%. So also have a look on our website, fourwheelinginnewsouthwales.com. That's fourwheelinginnsw.com. I've got a little bit of merchandise on there, t-shirts, some stickers. I've got some more stuff coming. I've just got to get it sorted, so please have a look at the website. There's a page on there that has tracks highlighted, different camp places that people might want to check out if they're new to four-wheel driving as well and camping. So yeah, have a look at that. I'm out of here. I'm going to pack all this up and head home. Thanks a lot, guys. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, double tap like so I know you hated it. Make sure you hit subscribe, it helps the channel grow, and the more the channel grows, the more it makes me want to get out and film videos like this to share with all of you. So thanks a lot for watching, really appreciate the support, and remember, as always, don't forget our motto, stress less, camp more. Cheers, catch you around on the tracks. Go away, flies, and bring you some entertainment in camping. No. Bloody mosquitoes. So make sure. Catch you later, see you on the tracks. Cheers, guys, and as remember, the storage option. Thanks again for watching. As I said, be sure to check out our YouTube. No, below. These ones are 32 centimetre by 21 by 19 centimetre. Got a car coming, so I'll stop for a sec. Get out.